All right. So yeah, good news and bad news. Good news, we're gonna be able to continue on with the engine stuff. Bad news, we gotta restart. So I yeah, got this one from work as well. It's a little bit better. 180, 190, 33 compression. B grade, and the mileage is right there, 124,000. So should look better on the inside. It looks better on the outside. So we are gonna tear her down and check ring gap. See if I need to seal those rings, because I literally threw them in that engine over there. Spun it around like 12 times and then pulled them out. I know rings are cheap, but it's not a money thing. It's a time thing. It just takes like a week and a half to get them. So I have those. If they'll work, why not use them? They're brand new. I'm gonna hone this with the flex hone right there. So it's gonna be all new. So it's no big deal. But yeah, so it's all complete on this one. Actually, I got a intake with a throttle body and injectors and fuel rails and the whole 9 yards. So not that I can use the intake or the fuel rails. I can use the injectors and the intake and stuff if I want to, but I went AN lines right there, and I don't know. I mean, I guess I could. No, it's a returnless fuel system. Yeah, so but anyway, so that's what we got. So now I'm just gonna tear it down. I'll let you guys know what I find when I get there. All right. Yep. Got a little excited. Didn't film, but get the cam out. I just went through there and just pulled the cam out real quick. Looks a lot better than the old one, so I was like, well, hell yeah. So stuffed it on in there, and yeah, there we go. Now we're rocking the Texas Speed Cam, the dumpster fire. Should be pretty rowdy. But yeah, so tomorrow when we come back out, we'll decide if we're taking the heads off, or we'll just leave it the way it is. Send it on down the road like that. I don't know, talk it over with the girlfriend, see what she says, and then we'll come back. Alright, so after deliberation last night, I realized I have to pull the heads off, because those heads have my valve springs in them, and these heads don't. So I got to put those heads on here. And yeah, so we're going to pull the heads off. Probably check ring gap, just because we're there, and we don't have to do much more work than what we're already doing. So pull the pistons out, or a piston. We'll just go with a piston, maybe all of them. I don't know. We'll see what we get there, and see what they look like. If they're decent, 16 thou. I know they say you want to run 28. If I can get them, if they're out over 20 thou, I'll probably just throw them back in and leave it alone. Not mess with it at all. If they're not, we'll deal with that when we get there. But for now, as the shop warms up and I'm freezing, we're gonna continue tearing this thing apart. I'm gonna get this off. It's all loose except for this one bolt here. Get that off there so I can see the bottom, the connecting rods, and yeah, and then roll it back over, take the heads off, and get to it. But hopefully by the end of this video we will have a completed engine in the truck. I don't know, but we'll see.
I was like, why is the music stop?
What are we doing?
That makes sense.
It's dark in here. This camera doesn't take it, the light.
Ta-da!
What do we got going on the Jetta today?
Just put the driver's side seat belt in and putting this trim back in, and then I am gonna put the wire, like, hang it out so I don't forget to plug it in.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm pulling the headliner to replace the other airbag. And
which wire are we talking about?
these two.
The charges for the airbaggy?
The charges. Because if I stick them out, then it'll give me a reminder to plug them back in before I put this on. Or
you
before
could
I
just,
put this
the battery's
inside.
disconnected. You could plug it all in.
Well, yeah, but then I'm gonna forget. Well, I mean, I guess I could plug in.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's no reason to not plug them in the batteries. And when we hook the battery up, just make sure nobody's in the car.
Yeah, because our friend Oleg says that I will be perfectly fine if I drive it to him to reprogram the airbag module, since they are on national back order. So we're gonna trust him. After a week of thinking about it, we're gonna trust him. So and then I gotta find the my little cap that I lost for the back plastic panel piece right here. Slowly but surely, still gotta work on that side, but I figured
She's as organized as I am. Don't worry, guys.
well, if I get this side done, then I can fully move over to that side and then still try to get the piece pulled out. It's really
Yeah. Okay. And then to my progress, yeah. So pulled the heads off. Check the ring gap, because you know, why not? I'm already here, and I'm over 30 thou. So just stuffed the piston back in there. Now I'm doing a little quick clean up on the pistons, the tops of the pistons, making them all pretty. And now we're gonna throw heads on. Those heads up there with the springs in them already, and maybe use those rockers. I don't know. It's going to be kind of like a Frankenstein type thing, but I know the bottom end's good. Bearings look good, cylinder walls look good, everything there looks good. I got the cam in there last night. You can kind of see it there and there. And then, yeah, that's the plan. She's not a great co-worker in the shop. She's really quiet. She just sits over there and does her own thing. But I guess I can't say much either. I'm pretty quiet as well. Just scrubbing away on pistons. But yeah, it's real good. I put everything away. All of the stuff for the LS engine stuff, I put it away because I was going to start doing body work. And I did do a little bit of body work. Come around to this side, and I sanded this fender down roughly. It doesn't look that great. I put some paint on, and the paint actually laid down pretty good, so I'm happy about that. But yep. Okay, let's get back to work. All right, now time for our hourly checkup, which I don't know if it's been an hour.
I don't know if it's been an hour either.
How's it going over here?
It's going.
What are we doing now? Taking more stuff apart.
Slowly I'm taking everything off, like the roof console and everything, to pull the headliner to replace the airbag on this side.
Ah.
It's so similar to like the Mark, what is it, 3s, 4s?
Mark IV Jettas?
Yeah, the Mark IV Jetta, except for I'm just slowly taking apart each and every spot to make sure I don't break it.
Yeah.
Because that would be my luck, is I'd forget one screw, which there's
6 screws that hold that thing in.
There's 2 up here.
There's 2 in there.
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just
No.
4.
Oh, you know what? Actually, yes, they might be hidden here.
Yeah.
Look at
I'm
that.
fairly certain there's 6 screws that hold that thing in, and you got to take it apart one piece at a time to get to all the screws.
But I mean, it's exactly like the Mark IVs.
Yeah, the lens has to pop out, and it's. I mean, they're.
But I mean, in like the shoot handles, those are really nice. They're not held in with screws; they're held in with the metal clips, which
Yeah.
really nice. So I'm just slowly. I lost my pick. It's what I did. So I'm doing it all with a flathead, but I lost my pick. I don't know where it is. So everything's taking just a little bit longer, but
I dismantle with a flathead screwdriver. But okay, on to the next project in the shop today. All right, one head installed and ready to go. Yeah. I put this fancy stuff on there. This chopper spray a gasket. I like it. I've used it several times on other things, and it seems to work good. So there's that. Now just to rotate it over the other direction and put the other one on after we put all the valve springs in it, because that one doesn't have valve springs in it. And then yeah, throw it all back together and we'll be done with an engine. Actually, I think there's a few things I still need to get, but yeah. Okay, so update time. I'm doing real bad at this. How's it going over here?
Good. It's cold.
What are you saying?
What?
What are you saying?
It's cold. I'm saying
Why
it's
is
cold.
the fire not going?
Yeah, why is the fire not going?
It is going. It's not very well.
Pass
So, what do we got done?
Passenger side airbag.
Got the roof back in.
The roof bag and check, and I'm just putting the roof back together for like putting the headliner in and sticking all the pieces in. And yeah, needed extra help. I'm getting the roof bag in.
Yeah, they're the clips that hold that roof
They're a
bag
pain
in
in the
are
butt.
weird.
Yeah.
Let's come around and show you. There we go. Yeah, there's the clip that holds it in. Yeah, stick pick in both of those holes, and it pulls out the little tabs on the back side. They slide right out, but they're super annoying to get to, especially when you can't get the headliner all the way out.
Well, I mean, we could have, but
We just didn't. When you don't,
who wants to do that?
Yeah.
Why make your job easy? When you
yeah,
can overcomplicate it?
yeah.
Heck yeah.
So we're doing good on the Jetta. My engine is coming together nicely. I got it all put together. Heads are torqued down. This is just thrown on there to cover things. I have a different one coming. I can't find my 8mm bolt or 8mm socket, so I can't tighten my rocker arms down, but they're threaded in, I think. But yeah. And then all I got left is the oil pan, and then yeah, it should be good to go. So hopefully by the end of the day we'll have a all assembled engine. And I'm going to throw that intake on there just because I can. What was that? In a couple hours we're going to go get some froyo because she wants some. Alright, yeah, that's what's going on. So see you guys in a bit. Alright, there we go. All put back together temporarily. I just have 4 bolts in the oil pan without the pickup tube on it because I also don't have an oil pump yet. I'm going to get a better oil pump for it. But there it is. Fully assembled, ready to go. So got good ring gap, double valve springs, chunky cam, new push rods, new head gaskets, all bolted down, ready to go. So it's boost ready. Just gotta get the oil pan, oil pump, timing cover, and yeah, we'll be good to go to send it. But I just wanted to get it all put together so that I can start on the exhaust and get it figured out before I get the truck painted. That was the whole plan, was to get this put together and enough to where I can set it in here, build my exhaust for it, which I know I'm not going to have any issues with room. I just want to make sure that I can get it in here and get my downpipes back out, and then yeah, go from there. So next we're going to attempt to stuff it in here. Probably take everything off, and that might be tomorrow. I don't know. Alright, so yep, it's late Sunday night. I didn't do anything today. We had a lot of stuff going on. And yeah, so I'm just going to end the video here, and we'll pick it back up sometime. I remembered today that I got to pull that pan off and do the connecting rod bolts because I loosened them all up because I was going to pull the pistons out, and I forgot to, so I got to re-torque those. I got to put an oil pump in it, and yeah, and then I think it should be good to go. But I got the turbos coming, I got a timing cover coming, and I got some pipe. So hopefully either in the next video or the video after that, we'll be doing the hot side of the turbos in the truck, and that'll be fun. But yeah, so go ahead and give this a thumbs up if you like the content. Subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment down below if you want to see Des in more videos, because we got to get her out here more. And yeah, see you guys later. Peace.